when he's ready for his breakfast, and that's about it.
She's a beautiful girl.
She's been on there several times this morning. So, Geneva mustn't have been out in the paddock last time. So, somewhere up here. Yeah, there we go.
There? Don't keep tapping with your legs and have feeling you've not stretched forward. That's it. Don't use your legs unless it reacts to them. Make sure your shoulders are even, your left shoulder's back and your right shoulder's forward. Turn your body a bit more so the shoulders are even. Turn your shoulders as you come around. Put your inside shoulder forward and your outside shoulder. Outside shoulder forward and the inside shoulder back. As you're turning, you're still riding like this. If you turn, you have to turn with the horse. Don't think you've got to carry your outside shoulder back and give your inside leg. That's not it.
Did you say just take my inside shoulder forward?
Yeah, no, take your outside shoulder forward, kid. If he's going around in the circle, you've got to allow him to come around with your outside leg. Forward a little bit more, or shorten the rein on the outside. The outside rein's back behind the inside rein. Shorten the rein on the outside, so you've got his mouth. And now allow him to come around. Yes. And now make him straight by playing with both reins. That's it. That's good. Well done, kid. And if he keeps falling in, if you want to go straight, you'll have to use your inside leg. Or both legs. Check your hips. Check you're not sitting on the outside of the horse. Good girl. Very good. Very good. Very good. Keep talking to his mouth. By keeping your hands still, you don't have to move your hands around. Give him a kick with the inside leg. Come on, get up. You've got to get up into the left rein as well as the right. Check. Just check if he stops going that you're not holding too much with the contact. Okay? Yeah, that's better there. Put your outside rein down. Don't lift your outside hand up. Good. Good. You've got the contact now. Very good. See how he threw you back? Yep. Very good. He jumped off his hind. Better. That's good. And you've still got the roundness there. You've still got the horse in your hands. Very good girl. to go into sept. You understanding a bit more? Just check that you're in the see the difference? As soon as you did that, took up the contact, he stretched out. Now what's Geneva doing? She's having a big roll. Keep the walk. Just because you're turning onto a circle or going in a different direction, don't change the tempo of the walk. That's perfect there. There's no need for you to be wriggling your hands. Keep your hands still. No need to do anything with your hands.
Oh, I just patted.
Oh no, this is.
Oh, yep.
That was not then. When you turn, you dropped. Oh, did you pat him with your right hand? Did you? Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw you drop your right hand, and I wasn't sure what you were doing. I apologise. But your hands are connected to your elbows, to your hips, to your shoulders. Don't use your hands independently. You want a big roll today? Good. Good. Just check you're not too much on the right side of the horse. You have to actually physically move your bum so the cheeks are in the middle of the horse. That's it. Watch out. Be careful because he's going straight, but he's next to the left. You have to make him go straight with both legs on the same place on his side. Give him a kick with the left leg as well. Let's go straight into the left leg. Good. Move your fingers up straight away. Your reins are too long. Put your hands down. Your hands down and up the neck, not opening. That's it. That's good. Now make him, whilst you're doing that, make him a bit softer. And see if you can firm up. You don't need to do this with your hand. Keep your hands firm. That's very nice. Keep your hands and elbows and hips firm. That's good, that's good, that's good. It's a bit bumpy, I know, but the position of your rein is better. Very good. That's it. And if you feel you've got too much weight in the rein, just soften him a little bit. Not much, just a touch. And that's good. That's good there. And that was a lovely transition. Be careful. As soon as you did the canter, you changed your hand position. Your left hand dropped down, your right hand came up. Go on. You have to make sure you've got the left rein in your hand. You've got a lot of right rein and not enough left. Yes. Good girl. Perfect. Keep the reins close together. Very good. Understand? It's getting a bit easier, isn't it? Have a walk and get your breath back. You've got to remember to keep breathing while you're riding. But just think when you're just giving him a breather. When you do the canter strike off, nothing changed. You don't do that when you strike off your canter. You just canter. Just say 1, 2, 3, canter. Go. Go, 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 go. That's it. Very good. me see trucks or canters. Well done. Well done. Talk to the right rein as well as the left. Talk to the left rein, Kim. Talk to the left rein. Shorten the fingers on the left rein. That's it. Well done. Very good. Take it off the left rein. Do the collection and back into collected trot. You don't have to go for so long when you're doing it just starting. Very good. Very good. Check your rein, check your left rein's not coming back, it's getting too long. Good. Now a couple of medium steps. Very nice, and that's enough. Very good. A little scratch was very good. Go on to something else. Transition at the end. I showed the strides, but there's got to be a transition at the end. Very good. Now start making the transition now. Very good. Okay, that's 3 times you've done that and it's all been good, so go on to something else. You feel it's all good?
Yeah, those transitions back to him's really quite nice.
No, there's no problem. 6 months ago you did that and he trotted. It's all good. So you've done it 3 times and it's all good. So have you done it on the other side, or do you need to do it on the other side, or are you going to do a bit of half pass at canter, or are you going to do shoulder in into half pass, or what? Shoulder 4 into half pass, or what? Just think about what you're going to do next. If you're going to do the medium canter again, just do it. If it's good and you do it once and it's good, move on. Very nice. You need to have your reins up the neck a bit more. Use both legs. Good. And start. Very good. Not a problem. Not overriding anymore, not grabbing, not just riding. That's what you're doing. the difference to all of that is just enormous.
Because I watched all of this on another Pivo and we kept breaking, we weren't balanced. So now I can say
You'll be able to see what's happening. You're getting, he does a little bit more on the right than the left, but because the left is still a bit too much, twisted a little tiny bit. You've got to, but having said that, you don't do anything major to fix it. You just quietly go about making it a little bit better. So if I was doing the left side, if it was my horse and I was doing the left side, did the right and I could see, but I would always start with a few medium steps to the centre, and then collect well before I got to the corner. First, before I went to doing 3/4 or 2/3, like don't just sort of turn around and go boom and then collect at the end, and work on making it better, and then leave it.
Yeah.
All good.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't reefing, pulling it gentle, soft.
It's all ready.
Came in with a transition, could be smarter, could be shorter, could be, that's okay.
You don't have to do anything more than you did, and you can see that he's very happy and calm with it all. He's not.
Yeah.
He understands completely what you're doing.
Yeah. All right.
He's not looking confused.
No, and I'm not writing confused.
No.
Okay. Half 7 points, so that was okay. So we're going to try and do a shoulder in a couple of times up,
Yeah.
both sides, and then we'll go shoulder in to half pass.
Shoulder forward.
Shoulder forward to half pass.
Yeah.
See if we can manage it. If it's a fuck up, well,
You'll see. You need to see what you're doing.
we'll just try and work on it until I eventually get it.
What I like you to do is to just work on it without me. Just try different things until you feel that it's working. Do you know what I mean? It's up to you to just try different things.
Yeah.
And don't override, don't panic. Just train. It's not a big deal. He can do it easily. Don't spend too much time on shouldering doing that. Are you doing the easy side or the hard side first? You should be doing the easy side first, which is the other way. And that was quite a good pirouette, except that he was sort of didn't like the contact, but that was all right. The pirouette was correct, it was straight, it was small. Good, get your trot, mate, get your tempo of the trot. Good tempo, lovely trot. Check your hands, check your fingers, check the length of the rein. Oh, shut up. Turn off. Don't go right to the end. You're doing too many miles. Come on, straight into it again. You got your head, said I'd shut up. You got your head to the right, you got your outside shoulder back and your inside shoulder forward. Has to be head through the middle of his ears. Inside shoulder back, outside shoulder forward. Yes, but it has to be twice as much as that. Shorten your rein, make sure it's up the neck. It's too long. Take more. Outside shoulder forward, inside shoulder back. Look through his ears. You're actually just riding diagonal. You can't ride it doing that. This is what you're doing. You're doing that. It's just like that. Just like that. Your head goes with your shoulders. Stay stays between your shoulders. What you're doing with your right shoulder is wrong. You have to open your shoulder, not shove it up against the neck. Take the rein. The reins are miles too long. You have to have the reins up the neck and then adjust the weight you have on each rein. Adjust the weight by turning your shoulders in the direction of the hip. Bit more. Adjust the weight more on the rein. And if he starts to turn, that's not what you want him to do, which will then you go forward with the inside leg. Adjust the weight. Adjust the weight more. No, adjusting the weight, Kim, means turning your body and your body in line with your hips. Adjusting the weight means that you're adjusting the weight by keeping that, but you're taking more on one side, allowing more on the other. That's what adjusting the weight is called. Now look through his ears. Now adjust the weight more. Take the right, move your fingers up the right rein. Take your inside leg off. Move your fingers up the right rein more. Move your fingers up the right rein more. It's not enough. Take your inside leg off. Don't use your inside leg unless he's falling in too much. That's it there. At the end you've got one step. Yes, now you've got hold of his mouth. Now, don't do this with your inside hand. You have to open your right shoulder.
All I'm doing is bending his neck.
Oh, is the peepo gone again, has it? You walk past, now it's following you. Now it's following you.
Yeah. And then if I go out of sight, it finds Geneva.
Oh.
It must have been not there just the other day.
Come on, concentrate on what you do. I want to get this right today. It'd be nice if we got it right. And play with his mouth all the time to get the flexion and the contact you want. That's it. And the inside leg pushes him out, the outside leg pushes him in. Let's go. You should already have the inside rein more. More, much more, much more, much more, much more. much more, much more. Okay, it's starting to look like a half pass, but it's still not enough because he's still too heavy on the right leg. And also your inside leg doesn't let him step over. More, more, more. Take the rein more, take the rein more, play with the inside outside rein. Why are you looking to the right? Look through his ears, kid. What happens is, you're going to be so sick of this. When you look to the right, you do that with your shoulder. You close your shoulder against the horse's neck. You have to have your inside rein shoulder open the shoulder. That's better. Take your inside leg away. Why are you kicking with your inside leg? Outside rein, outside leg, inside leg. It's starting to look a little. So you can try it on the other side too, but you had a bit better of an idea there. Before you even start, make sure your reins are correct length, you've got the reins up the neck. Then on this side you've got to be careful. You don't know whether you have to do the same thing exactly. If you use too much inside rein, you'll just bend his neck. So you've still got to play with both reins, but it'll be a bit different on this side. Very nice trot. Think what you're doing. Take your inside leg away. Kick with the outside leg. Take more. Yeah. Okay. So you understand what happened then? Can you tell me what happened, or will I tell you? You tell me.
I put my inside leg forward.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting a bit far back in the saddle. I used my outside leg to come across, and I had even pressure in both reins actually.
Okay, the only thing that I saw there was that you started to get the half pass. It looked all right to me, but what happened on this side, you don't have to take your inside leg anywhere away too much, because what happened was he stopped marching with his inside hind leg. So on this side, on the other side you have to use, well, I don't know, each side's different. But this side, you don't have to take your inside leg away so much because it's always away, isn't it?
Yeah.
Remember when you ride, the left leg's always not used enough, the right leg's always used too much. So when you go into the half pass, don't change, still keep doing your rein stuff, but make sure that if it's coming too much to the left, you have to readjust back the other way. But also, don't take your inside legs away so much. Give him a tap with it. Try that. Make sure that that looks good. Both reins are the same length. Tap with the inside leg. Tap, 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 tap. Yep, tap, 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 tap. And go straight now. Tap, tap with the inside leg. Okay, you see that on the Pivo? That is a modest half pass. Now your left hand's lower than your right, it's longer than your right. Come on, play with the inside rein, play with the inside rein, play with the outside rein, tapping off, and go straight forward with both legs. Okay, you'll see on the Pivo that was a modest half pass, it would probably be a 6. And that was a half pass from the side to the centre line. Did you feel that was more? Did you feel it was?
It wasn't as resisting in his mouth. He came around to his body. That's her. Wasn't as strung out.
If you start the half pass with the reins correctly, then you're just adjusting. If you adjust this way and he starts to do that too much, you just have to adjust back a little bit. But your position on this side is you have your outside leg there to bring him across if you need to, but you also need to make him take a step with his left hind leg. That's what he doesn't want to do. He wants to just shuffle the left hind leg and then he doesn't get the crossover.
He was better than the other day.
Oh yeah, much better.
The rider was better today.
No, it was better. Have you had enough, right? Had enough?
Yeah, we've probably done enough.
It was much more trainer-like today. But as I said, until I actually got up and made you take hold of his mouth, like you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm too gentle.
what I did was prove. I would never do that, but you don't. But sometimes you have to make him. If he's going like this, you have to say, "Come here, just here like this. Now go." That's what you need to do. Don't be frightened. And the resistance, once you did that, the resistance was much less.
So should I just give him some trotting? That's Neanderthaling doing nothing. Just some trotting stuff. No.
You want to.
No, you either do something or don't.
No, you just want to warm him down. You can just do some rising trot and let him stretch right out as long as you've got a light contact on the end of the rein.
Yeah.
To just warm him down, that's quite all right. If you feel that you'd like to do that,
Give him a
because
stretch,
he's been working and
Yeah.
give him a stretch.
Willow was like maybe they're getting bored, maybe I should take them back up to the house.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk them up and then I'll come back down.
All right. We'll watch Harry.
I don't think you'll go very far.
But you're sort of riding a different horse now. See, you'll see by the Pivo now, even where how he is there now, even though he's not sure what you want because you're fiddling around with him. But when you picked him up, he straight away stood like that. But you didn't have him standing square because he's just stopping. See, even now he's walking around it. Like he's a different horse now. You know? So, you didn't finish it, but
Yeah. I went. No,
But it's better, isn't it?
I didn't do it properly.
yeah, but it's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can do a couple if you want for your Pivo, but it's much better. You're thinking a lot more. Take him more, take the shoulder more. Take the shoulder more. Remember, it's going to be the shoulders come around in 3 or 4 steps. Okay, it was slow, he didn't ground, but you'll see on the Pivo what he did. You've got to keep him walking. Come on, come, keep taking your shoulder. When you get 2/3 of the way around Kim, you forget to take the shoulder and you start doing something with your legs and he doesn't finish it. Shoulder, 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 go straight forward. I mean, you don't have to go straight forward on the line that you start the pirouette on. Finish it off. Shoulder, 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 shoulder. Understand? So they would mark that, what you just did then, they would mark that maybe a 6 or a 7. Only because he didn't ground, but he didn't march. You know, he still kept, because you were bringing your shoulders around at a certain tempo, he slowed his tempo down. And even though he didn't ground, but he just sort of went like that, and they'd say, oh, could be more active. The activity was not as good, but he didn't ground, and he started and came around and walked out straight. So it's already it's better.
Yeah.
You're thinking more. But the first couple you did, when you look at the Pivo, the first couple you did, you brought the shoulder around to here and then stopped and tried to ask him to go forward with the shoulder not going in the straight line. Make sense?
Yeah, because when we do it, you tend to do this half circle and then come back onto the line. You don't actually follow right around. And so, yeah, that's what we've always done. You sort of take that last step across onto the line, but you don't when you get better at it.
When you get better at it, you just go, bring your shoulder around, bring your shoulder around, bring your shoulder around. Now
I
you're
did that
straight,
the
go
first.
full.
I did that today. Bring your shoulder around, 50-cent piece. Bring your shoulder around, 50-cent piece.
Do I need to do anything with this? No, it's all good. No, it's all good, kiddo.
Well, it's better than it was the other day. And sometimes when you have a lesson, you really go away from it thinking, oh my God, you just go away thinking, I'm just no good at this. And then you,
Don't be so silly.
other days I go, yep.
There was not one counter transition